Hi everyone, we are the Night Circus and we come again with another episode. In this one we have for you the famous case, the famous mystery of Hotel Cecil. I'm sure a lot of you guys have heard of it, so we just going to rewind it for the sake of the good times. Well, good times. I'm Pam.
I'm Majo.
I'm Maribel.
I am.
So to start with this history, we're going to read a little bit about why this hotel has this famous history. So Maribel, can you tell us who stayed in that hotel? Why it is so surrounded of mystery?
Yeah, well, in this hotel was the disappearance of Elisa Lam. She was found in a water tank, and we don't know
How did she get there?
because she was a
Yeah.
tiny girl, and it was not possible to. She can open the water tank. What the
I mean, she was dead.
yeah
I mean, she was dead.
yeah
She was drowned or she was killed before getting in the water tank?
We don't know that.
There is no
It is a
forensics.
mystery. It is not.
Well, there is forensics and
It is not
investigations.
clear that part.
the
Why?
case was closed, and the police say that she was a mistake of her because
An accident.
yes.
What?
But the thing here is that nobody can open the door or this metallic. So no one could enter the part of the roof. So it is not clear how she get up there.
And exists a video where when she was in the elevator and she looks so scary, and
She looks anxious.
like if somewhere was behind her. That was a mysterious case. And that's a really famous video. That was the one that every news channel were showing the video of Elisa in the elevator trying to escape something from someone. You don't know.
And we're going to put a little bit of the part of the video so you can see how strange is this.
Over here.
Oh, yeah. So here it says that why do people think that the Cecil Hotel is haunted? It says that in 2020, Zach Bagans and the Ghost Adventurers crew were the first team allowed to take their cameras to Cecil Hotel.
Yeah, that.
And well, it doesn't say when did they found out, why did they do that, or how did they do that. They just says that.
I think the episode you can find it somewhere here on YouTube of Ghost Adventures.
Yeah, I guess.
They were, I don't know if they still are, but they were a group of friends, I guess, and they went to a lot of haunted places. So when the Elisa Lam case happened and all of the history of the Hotel Cecil was put on the highlights, this group went there, and since it was a really popular channel, everyone believed them, well, the ones that believe in ghosts.
I think I've seen them, but there is too many, so I don't know if I know them.
They were
Because
really
I remember
popular.
in Little and South, something like that.
Yes.
But they enter like a house and they have those things with a lot of lights and some like Ghostbusters.
Yes. Yeah, something like that.
Another case is about the Black Dahlia. She was a woman of 22 years when she died. She was found nearly of this hotel by a receptionist of the same hotel.
But who is the Black Dahlia to those who
Yeah,
doesn't
she's
know?
called the Black Dahlia, so she must be someone.
But
You know this
Can
guy?
you?
Oh no, it's so interesting. She's called the Black Dahlia. I don't know. I don't think that's her name.
I don't know if you can find like the history and read it a little bit, so we can know who is.
in the morning of January, a mother taking her child for a walking in a Los Angeles neighborhood stumbled upon a gruesome sight. The body of a young naked woman sliced clean in half at the waist.
Dear.
Oh my god.
The body was just a few feet from the sidewalk and posed in such a way that the mother reportedly thought it was a mannequin at first glance. Despite the extensive mutilation and cuts on the body, there wasn't a drop of blood at the scene, indicating that the young woman had been killed elsewhere.
Was black.
Okay.
Oh.
So now.
So she's called the
That-
Black Dahlia because a movie was
Came out.
a movie came out before they found her. And it was called La Dahlia Azul. Well, the
Blue Dahlia.
the Blue Dahlia, I guess. So they put the woman in the Black Dahlia. I thought it would be more interesting than that. No, I'm not going to lie. I thought she was the killer or something.
Maybe police investigators aren't the best at creating the nicknames of the
They don't
murderers.
usually put
Of the
nicknames to
cases.
cases. The cases they put nicknames, but it's not that famous.
Something interesting about this case is the killer painted her nails, and it sounds like he wanted to make her pretty.
Her dead or for
What?
from when they found her. It's creepy. It's proper of a serial killer.
Yeah, twisted.
It's twisted.
Sick.
It's called Blue Dahlia. Well, maybe because of the nails were black or something.
No, because in the movie, in the Black Blue Dahlia movie, there was someone died in the movie, so this murder was very similar to the one in the movie, so that's why they just put it black instead of blue.
Okay, so it's creepier.
A correlation between those.
Okay.
That the killer painted her nails.
But it was a man or a woman, Black Dahlia?
Woman.
A woman?
It
The
doesn't-
killer was a woman?
I know. Well, it doesn't.
You say it was a woman that was cutting her.
No,
the
but
victim.
but
The-
the
the
killer.
killer.
The killer.
Oh, okay.
We don't know.
Guess he was never
Oh
found.
my god.
But it's possible because I don't see a man painted nails. So
I mean, he's sick. Crazy, so am I?
I don't know. They
It's so
are
hard.
crazy people, so
Watch out. Be careful
Well,
at night. Don't walk
now-
alone.
yes. Now we're going to talk about a killer that stayed in the hotel. So he is Richard Ramirez. They call him the Night Stalker. And this is because he had an habit of breaking into people's home in the middle of the night. Do you imagine someone
I mean, we are living in
In
Chihuahua,
your
so it's
home?
common.
like a stranger in your house in the middle of the night and you're sleeping.
And you're just standing there watching.
Yes, it is creepy.
But
Yes,
they
correct.
attack only women and old people and women.
Only women.
I don't know.
Doesn't say?
Doesn't say. It's probably just women
The Night
in
Stalker.
general.
Because I see I saw a case when he was into a house and the victim was a man, but Richard Ramirez is a
Coward.
coward and he left.
Then he was after women.
Yes.
So
So we have another data fact of Richard Ramirez. His room was on the 14th floor, but as far as we know, the Night Stalker never brought any of his victims back to the hotel. It was simply a safe place for him to return after committing murders. Oh, that is.
Okay, yeah.
Safe place.
Yes.
Now it's haunted.
It might be.
What else? What else?
I don't know.
some people say that Richard Ramirez is handsome, but I don't think so.
Where is?
Well, we're
she?
gonna put his picture, so you can tell.
We haven't talked about Elisa Lam, right?
No, we are talking about
Well.
Richard Ramirez.
But, well, at some point we can talk Elisa Lam.
These cases are not connected. It only by the.
It is only connected by the hotel.
But Elisa Lam too. O sea, Elisa Lam is a case in the hotel. We haven't talked about that one, right?
Yes.
We have talked about.
No.
Okay. I got confused. I didn't understand.
So Ramirez was finally caught and apprehended on August 30 in 1985 after a group of Los Angeles residents spotted him in the street and prevented him from escaping until police arrived to arrest him.
Ah, that was-
the residents were the one who
That
got
was
them.
a very funny story because he ran and
So Maribel told us that this guy Richard Ramirez, when they caught him, it was because he wanted to enter a house of Mexican people. In a Mexican hood.
Yeah, a Mexican neighborhood in Los Angeles.
Yes.
Picture.
Just
Yeah.
knowing that, imagine how it was.
The best decision in his life.
These people were having a reunion. So in Mexico we have this tradition about doing carne asada, like barbecue.
Barbecue.
So they were just
Chile.
chilling,
In the
yes,
backyard.
and someone saw him.
Two grandmas.
Yes, they saw him entering this backyard, and they told the people he was Richard Ramirez, and he panicked and
Yeah, because he
started
was-
to run.
He was being chased by the police, so he was like sprinting.
Yes.
And the grandma were like, there he is, there he is.
And then everybody
So-
got to him
Yes, everybody went for him.
and started beating him up.
Yes, and yeah, that's how they caught him.
Mexicans helped cut a murder.
A
in Los
murder.
Angeles.
Yes.
Half of those people didn't even know what was happening. They just see 3 people beating up someone and they say, "Ah, me too.
Mhm.
I don't know who this is."
Let me try.
So yes, that's how they caught him. Now other story about this hotel.
And now I'm going to talk about this now. In 2013, the body of a 21-year-old. This is the first one. Forget about it. She is the murderer that we were talking in the first one. She was found on the rooftop and the water tank after the guests complained about the low water pressure and strange taste in the water. Do you imagine that being drinking?
They were
The composting?
showering, washing their hands, and
Yeah, it
drinking
was.
the water.
I mean, in a hotel, it's not very hygienic.
Hygienic.
No.
So it is not. Imagine. Well, I guess it was normal for them. So yeah, the most famous case. The cause of her death remains unknown, although I think
Another
they would have known.
disappear?
Probably not. Another one who. No, this is the one who jumped from her ninth floor in a hotel. Probably not. One of the cases, or the main cases.
But I think Elisa Lam was the last case of the hotel.
This is the one that was found in the rooftop in the water tank.
Yes, but
She was the most
after
recent
that
one.
happened, yes, in 2013.
Yeah, it's the most recent.
And that's the last one, I think.
Oh yeah, they already closed the park. They tried to reopen it and didn't work.
But reopening a hotel that already has this type of histories, it is like
And no, so it
I
must be
thought
a
that
haunted
I
house.
no.
It's not
Or
good for the
attraction.
business.
Yeah,
They should do a haunted house or attraction because it's not going to work out.
I don't think
There's
so.
a very popular haunted house in Los Angeles. It's called the Winchester House.
I never been in Los Angeles, so I don't know that.
No, but you don't know the Winchester House?
Oh no, not
You don't know anything?
Yes,
I'm
I
just
know.
kidding. I'm just
The
kidding.
Conjuring.
There's a
Conjuring?
movie if you want
The
to.
Conjuring, Annabelle, The Nun. No.
I don't like those movies. I think it's
Is
boring.
the house where the family, I don't know how, or
The Winchester House.
no,
Winchester is a work of art.
No, I'm talking about a haunted house in Los Angeles.
okay.
That, I mean, for the hotel, it's not good to be opened again because of all the history. So, Angel said that do it like a haunted house or something. Well, like there's
Yes,
a
it was
really,
fine,
the Winchester
yeah.
House is a really famous haunted house in Los Angeles. So I think just demolish that building. It's the best,
Oh, yeah.
and build something else.
It's still the ground place. It will still remain stories and all that.
But I don't know because if they put like this Cecil Hotel as a haunted house, you said, and a museum, I don't think it's a good idea because many people can be dumb and hide in the different rooms and stay there even if it's closed only for the curiosity. And bad things can happen.
Oh yeah, you can stay in Walmart's too. It's all about security. Another story that you have, or shall we just comment? I'm still triggered about the like there is a lot of
Murder.
gaps there.
Murder.
Like they didn't even try to investigate the assassination. The 2013 one, the Emma,
The Elisa Lam?
Elisa Lam.
They did, but
They didn't find anything. It's weird that they didn't find anything.
Some people said maybe alien, and some people said maybe like these three-dimensional things. I don't know. There are a lot of possibilities.
Yeah, I mean, it's because in the forensics you can see if there was cuts, if there was poison, if she just drowned, if there was a fight, if she had bruises.
I think in the file case, on the file of the
Yeah,
The document they do when they died, I don't remember how it's called. They wrote that she was already dead when she was put in the water tank. So she didn't drown, really. She was already dead. So they just disposed of the body there.
Yeah, they hang the body in the water tank.
How weird. Yeah, there's a lot of conspiracy there.
Yeah, it sounds a lot like it was just, they just did it like, they did an investigation halfway.
And they wanted to cover it.
Yeah, it was because guys, as I said there, you can see cuts, process, if she was poisoned, if she had a fight, if she was damaged in any case, in any way, or just drowned or something. They just say, oh, she was dead before. How did she die? Or why she was escaping from someone? So there's a lot of gaps there and it's triggering.
Yes.
And also they took a lot of time to find the body. And it wasn't the police that wanted to find it, it was the people that they were staying
about
there.
the taste of the water.
Yeah, if it weren't for their complaints, the police wouldn't have found anything.
Yes, that's true. Do we have another case in this hotel?
Well, an old case maybe.
About the
Yeah, there's
in this hotel is called to the hotel because
there are
But it is because there are a lot.
it is
A
called
lot
Cecil
of people
Hotel
decide
because a lot of people.
like out of all hotels, they went to Hotel Cecil and commit suicide.
Yes.
Yeah, it had
They,
a name.
And live themselves.
well, the first case of this is a tourist. When it was a tourist, UK Norton, who had checked into the hotel under another name, was found dead in his room after having swallowed poison pills. A year later, Benjamin Dodich, a man of 25 years, was found shot in the head in 1934. Louis Borden, a sergeant in the US Army Medical Corps,
Yes.
cut his own throat after leaving several handwritten
Notes.
notes.
Oh yeah.
Notes. He left notes.
Yeah, well, this is-
His last notes.
Um,
So how many cases in total?
a whole lot.
There's more?
40,
Yeah, there's a lot.
45?
Oh my god. 45 people.
Jeez, serious work.
it is so much people.
What did you say?
No, but that was the age of.
Yeah, there was the age of Dorothy. We jumped.
And then we searched it in 100 people.
Yeah, they should have had more, like more security there.
10,
10, there are 10 record.
Third cases.
cases of people who decide to
Unalive themselves?
Here it says almost 10 cases of unalive. 2 others.
And at least two more. Yeah. You cannot say that word later.
For at least 5 decades.
What was the another?
And they were receiving it still, so.
I thought it was more people that was unalive there.
Yeah.
Because it seems like a very mysterious hotel to happen this. I don't know which are the standard of people that unalive themselves or kill people, like unalive people in those hotels or motels. I don't know what is the standard, if it's at least one or there are
The
there
standard
is
of
or
killers in hotels, or what are we talking about?
like these cases, how much cases happen in a normal hotel?
Of killed?
I think
Because they took the Hotel Cecil like so como muy
like a
exagerado,
middle point.
like exaggerated.
Excessive?
Exaggerate.
Yes, like I don't know. I lost my point.
Yeah, back in the day, in the 80s, or even before, the Hotel Cecil was really, really famous, and a lot of famous people stayed there. I think one of those were Marilyn Monroe.
Oh, well, of course.
Yeah, I don't know if John F. Kennedy. We're gonna put a list and pictures of the famous people that stayed there. So that's how its popularity keep growing and growing and growing each year until, well, the happenings, and the last one from Elisa Lam was the end game. So
That was a breaking point. That was
yeah, the breaking point.
Mhm.
The
So we found another fact about this hotel and Richard Ramirez, of course. So here we have Jack Unterweger. He was a follower of Richard Ramirez, and he started to go to this hotel to unalive women with the
shoes?
his shoes
With her shoes?
with something in his shoes like this. I don't know.
something pointy.
I don't know what is it.
Let's see.
We can find the picture and we can show
I'm going to
you.
investigate real quick on this.
So yeah, this was other more killer than was a follower of Richard Ramirez.
A shopping. Well, I don't know what it's a shopping.
Okay, so going back to Richard Ramirez, he had a really famous follower. His name was Jack Unterweger. He was a famous writer. He was actually a bestseller, and he was known as the strangler of women of the night.
So
That's how we're saying it.
He was 24 years
Mhm.
when he made this action for first time with a woman of 18 years old. She was a woman of the night,
Oh.
and
yeah, so
This is explicit, so we cannot talk
Uh-huh.
about this one. This is too explicit.
he's known because he wrote these kids stories.
During his time in prison after killing this
Yes,
woman.
after killing this woman, he 1 year after later, 1 year later, he
He was
was
released.
accused of the murder, and during his time in jail,
He kept writing.
yes, he kept writing, and he after his years in prison in jail,
16 years to be precise.
he
16?
16 years in prison.
Ah,
He was released in
he
parole.
wrote these books and children's stories,
And
and
also became a journalist.
yes,
He made an article too about the serial killers, and I think that's why he was a fan of the serial killers like Richard Ramirez.
yes, he was his follower.
Yeah, so he committed 9 more killings. After a few months of being released, he committed about 9
Happenings, doings.
9 doings.
Yes.
And then he unalived himself in prison after being committed for those murders in June of 1994. I just think.
Maybe that's why they give they gave the death penalty back then, and now it's like a life sentence in prison. Because, well, this case is a good example. Like, it's not good for a serial killer to be in prison if after he's rehabilitated or
Yeah, they thought he was
he got off prison and then started killing again. Like, it's no use. So they better off in prison.
That's true.
His autobiography was the most celeb in Europe. It was made a series about this case.
Oh, there's a TV series of this
And
case.
another thing of this person, it is he claimed that he changed. He changed himself to be like a better person.
What?
And it's also very odd that he wrote children's stories. I mean, a serial
That
killer.
is so creepy.
Right, yes, children's stories. And also, I found it really strange and weird and everything that it's not normal that a serial killer, before he started doing his doings, he wrote about the serial killers, and then he did his things,
And then he started doing children
and then doing children's stories. That's
Yeah.
I don't even
It's
know
weird.
how they could sell those.
I think it's because he wanted the opportunity to change like a better person, but that is not possible. That
But in
is,
his case, it was possible.
it is weird, it is creepy.
Yeah, and one thing that they say is for serial killers, once they do it once, they won't stop. So
Yes.
Yeah. The thing
It
with
is-
serial killers is that you don't know that he's a serial killer until he starts.
Yes, and I think it is like a drug.
for them, yes. I
Yes.
think some of them that have been interviewed, serial killers that have been interviewed, they say that
It's really
doing the action, they feel like they are being high or
Yeah, they
Yes,
feel
it
really-
is like a kind of a feeling, and obviously it is something in their minds that is
not right.
not right.
So that will be it for this episode, I think.
That's it.
Thank you guys for watching. Please like and subscribe.
And comment.
Comment. Let us know if you liked it. And we were the Night Circus.
So what you want us to tell in the next episode too.
Yes.
Some suggestions
Yes.
will be
Tell
fine.
us what you want us to talk. Bye.
Bye.
See you.